Hey guys, welcome back. Now, something a little bit unexpected. I did forget a little bit earlier. It's one of my good friends, my friend Nico, as he likes to be called, also known as Sam. Now, Sam does merch for us in Promotional. He always comes to all of the shows and helps out by just selling our shit to the crowd, which is fucking great, and we massively appreciate him. And outside of that, man, we just have a fucking great time with him. He's hilarious. It's always great as well, because when we do his show, he comes and stops over at mine, which is always cool. Anyway, he dropped me a message this morning, which Checker still did these birthday reactions. For anyone that's watching, if you have got a birthday coming up, if you can try and give me at least a week's notice, that's generally better, because I do like have not a schedule as such, but I will sort of try and at least plan things sort of like at least a few days in advance to what I'm going to do. Anyway, Sam asked for the Philosopher by the band Def. Now, I've done one of these tracks by Def before, and they're not generally the sort of band which I would normally listen to, but it's always fine, man. Always good to listen to something a bit different. Now, this band, man, was founded before I was even born. These were founded in 1984, and I know a lot of people refer to these guys as like the absolute gods that influenced so many different metal bands around, but they're not one of those that always grab me. Did enjoy the last one, did enjoy the last track, so let's give them another chance on the channel. Anyway, if you like these guys, make sure you follow them on their social media. Subscribe to their YouTube channel, which I hazard a guess would be, for this particular one, it was Relapse Records. So make sure you give them a sub, man. Check out as many artists on there as you can do. Discover some new music. Anyway, if you do want to be more involved with what we do, there is a Facebook group, FYM The Gathering. It's all in the description for those of you that want to come over. I did quite a few new people today, actually, so thank you very much for those of you that have come over. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, this is Def with the Philosopher, the remix. Now, I believe this is actually a music video. Here we go, man. See, this is definitely more my cup of tea, man. Really changed it up there on that transition. Can't work out that's the bass, there's like fuzzy tone going on.
So you preach about
there we have it, man. That was Death with the Philosopher remixed. I got the way that my thoughts were for that song was, it was a lot better than I expected. But I mean, just to sort of give it a rundown of it, I thought that opening riff that's the sort of part that I like about thrash music. The more slower side, I'm happy with it going from a nice groove beat to then like a blast beat. But it's always usually the vocals. Like the vocals are always a massive part for me. And when I first hear the vocals of Death, I'm like, right, this is pretty cool. But unfortunately, as the track goes on, I find myself wanting more from the vocal, wanting a bit more of a range. It's probably just because generally, man, I mean, if someone asks me to sort of list off a bunch of bands that I love, so you've got like Dream State, I Prevail, Machine Head, Fight Star, Funeral for a Friend, Hacktivist. You've got lots of different vocal styles in there, and you'll find there's usually at least 2 different sort of vocal ranges within those bands. And with Death, obviously they're a thrash band, and that type of vocal is exactly what they're going for, and that's what they're about. But for me personally, that's not something I wouldn't like hear that and be like, right, I need to go and listen to the full album. But with the track in its right, everything about it was really good. I can definitely see why a lot of people would love these. But for me, if I had to give that a track, if I had to give it out of 10, for me personally, that probably gets about a 6 out of 10 for me, because I don't dislike it, but I don't love it. I'm just sort of in between with it. That's just what it is with thrash for me, man. But there's a lot of people out there that will absolutely love shit like that. So, and that's great, man. If we all like the same things, it'd all be a little bit boring. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and happy birthday, Sam. Hope you're having a cracking day. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. And I've got another, let's see, I think I've got another 2 videos coming for you today. I've got one which is coming from as a request, and there's another one of my other favourite bands has just dropped a brand new music video today, but it didn't go out on their YouTube. It goes out onto a specific website, so we will get it from there, and I can't wait to do it, man. It's going to be fucking great. Let's give you a clue. It does have a female vocalist, and it's not Dream State, and it's not Ginger. So we'll see if those of you can guess who that might be. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I'll catch you very soon.